which will host international families coming from all kinds of backgrounds. How do you turn them into a community, or better, how do you explain them that when they come from outside from the plane, the hot weather punches them in the face? How would you tell them as a developer that all the activities will take place inside? Would they buy the apartment to grow a family or to make an investment? What if they have a protected outside environment, an intuitive common space, which would feel the difference between a house and a home?
The main goal of our project was to take the solar intensity impediment and transform it into an advantage for the residents using a solar net by creating an alliance with the sun. Therefore, we created a refuge for the community, self-sustained by means of solar panels. The proposed UV knitted concept, or united if you want, offers residents the benefits of a comfortable outdoor climate. The disadvantage of an aggressive environment becomes an opportunity for building a community around an oasis with local resources. We achieved a good orientation for the solar panels, and we also integrated the old craftsmanship of sailboats into a contemporary community in direct relation with the library. This is the interaction we've mentioned before. Our main purpose was to learn from tradition in a context of sustainability. Therefore, we've adopted the old Arabic shading solution used in bazaars. The fragmented urban landscape of an Arabic city has inspired us to integrate our project in the actual cultural context of the Dubai area.
Our composition consists of two volumes that mediate the relation between the residential complex and the library, with a special focus on the boat craftsmanship area. The overall elevations of the buildings are adapted to obtain the best favorable perspective towards the waterfront. The space between the two volumes consists of a wide range of common spaces. Also, the ground level is lowered 2 meters in order to facilitate the water supply. The waterfront invites the people to come and explore the public spaces we have imagined there. Space emphasized baroque gardens and greenhouses, which transform the resort in a genuine oasis for its inhabitants. In order to provide a shelter now from the sun, we have integrated an old traditional shading method, reinterpreting the common fabric used in Arab bazaars in a solar net, with both the purpose to create a favorable environment for outside activities and to reduce the energy costs. Now the whole microclimate created making use of vegetation, water and sun, also supported by wind towers, which ensures proper ventilation for each apartment and for the community spaces. Now reshaping the waterfront invites people inside as the vegetation flows out from the public plaza into green triangles. From a compositional analysis standpoint, the perspective towards the library still remains the most relevant. Starting from a 3D model study, we created and maintained a visual relationship between our proposal and the cultural village seen from the opposite water side. We have implemented traditional wind towers according to the prevailing wind direction, which is northeast. The solar net serves a dual purpose. On one hand, creating a shading environment, and on the other hand, ensuring the energy demand on site. Also, other passive strategies we can mention the roof's concrete dispersing layer, which can act as a thermal mass system, which stores energy throughout the day and releases it during the night, and the presence of water inside the complex, which leads to a decrease in air temperature and to a comfortable humidity level. Now, the solar net is made of 30 tensile cables anchored with a system which is permeable to wind breeze. The solar net integrates 2,220 photovoltaic panels, which would contribute to the energy supply of the United complex, and at the same time would ensure the proper balance of shadow and light under our solar net.
From a functional standpoint, at the ground level, the volume from the water side hosts a series of spaces related to both craftsmanship and tradition, while in the other volume there are cultural spaces, commercial, sport facilities, and even a kindergarten. The upper floors tries to offer its residents the possibility to enjoy outside activities through shared spaces and roof gardens. Wind catchers are located near the stairs in order to ensure a proper ventilation for each apartment. As the common spaces are protected by the solar net, then the apartments have their own adjustable perforated panels to get the necessary shading and thermal comfort, generating a masharabia effect. By scattering the volume, we reduce its mass to human scale proportions. obtaining at the same time a hierarchy of spaces. In this way, there is an equilibrium between the need for privacy and the wish for social interaction. In order to achieve the MultiComfort standards, along with the above-mentioned sustainable solutions, we have included the latest innovative technologies provided by Isover, such as double-skin facade, thermal and acoustical insulation. To obtain an indoor comfort from all points of view, we also introduce an acoustic barrier enhanced by passive measures such as vegetation and the water's proximity. To sum up, the UV knitted complex, or United, combines latest technologies and innovative systems to meet the sustainability criteria, all integrated within a cultural context. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.